Assalamualaikum my dear students. In the last video we have started chapter number 6 from your Beehive textbook. Now today we'll see the further explanation. In the last video we talked about the parents of APJ Abdul Kalam. APJ Abdul Kalam described the quality and characteristics of his father and his mother. What was the name of his father? As we know that Zainul Abidin is the name of APJ Abdul Kalam's father. And his mother Asiyamma, he also told about his mother, the qualities, what she had just possessed in her nature. Right? Now we'll see what APJ Abdul Kalam was talking about himself during his childhood. See, it was a fairly large Pakka house made up of limestone and bricks on the Mosque Street in Rameswaram. My austere father used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. However, all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine and clothes. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure childhood both materially and emotionally. Now here, you can see in this picture, it's a house of Kalam, right? It was Pakka house. What do you mean by Pakka, which just made by his here, APJ Abdul Kalam's ancestors, right? So it was Pakka, it was made up of bricks, limestone, right? And it was very old house, we can say. And then he said where it located in Mosque Street. The street where he was living, it was in Mosque Street, where in which village? Rameswaram. As we know that he was born in Rameswaram village in Madras state, right? So it means in present time we can say Tamil Nadu. My austere father, austere means what? Simple but strict. Simple but strict. What he said, his father, as we know that he has described the qualities of his father, he was not that much educated person and wealthy, but he had generosity and spirit in his heart, right? So here he said, my simple but strict father used to avoid all inessential comforts and luxuries. So they always learned and just taught us that no need to use any inessential things in our life. So he always avoid the things to provide us also, right? So, but what he said, however, all necessities were provided for in terms of food, medicine and clothes. As we know that these all clothes, medicine and foods, these are the basic needs, we can say, right? So they provided all basic needs to their children, but they always avoid inessential things to their children, right? So here APJ Abdul Kalam was describing the positive gratitude of his father, right? His father was very simple, but he was strict. He always just taught us to use only useful things, meaningful things, not meaningless, right? So here he said they provide us all basic needs like medicine, clothes and food, but not provided us comfort and luxurious things in our life. But I was saying that in fact I would say mine was a very secure childhood. As we people also know that our parents are providing everything to us, right? Computer, laptops, all that things which we want, right? But here APJ Abdul Kalam was telling us that no need to use any inessential things in our life, but just use any basic needs, right, which we want to do in our life, right? So here medicine, food and clothes, these are the basic needs and they fulfilled and provided everything to their children, right? So students, here APJ Abdul Kalam was talking about his childhood and his father and mother, how they were reacted towards their children, right? So here he said, I can say that finally my childhood was secure because I attached with my parents both way, materially also. Materially means what? Materially means this material basic needs, right? Clothes, medicines, food, these are the provided by his father. That's why he said my childhood was secure both way, materially and emotionally. Why he said emotionally? Because he got love and affection from his parents, right? So love and affection. Here That's why he said I was secured by the emotionally also and by the materially also. It means here APJ Abdul Kalam was talking about his childhood both way, materially and emotionally, because he was getting both things from his parents. Now we'll see further what he talked about. See now what happened afterward. The Second World War broke out in 1939. In 1939, when I was 8 years old, for the reason I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind seeds erupted in the market. Now what the APJ Abdul Kalam was talking about the Second World War. As you people know that in SSU also aware about it, where it broke out, where it erupted. He said in 1939, right? 1939 में जब Second World War हुआ था, तो क्या हुआ? When he was just 8 years old, it means we can say that APJ Abdul Kalam was born in 1931, because when he was just 8 years old, Second World War happened there, right? So here he said, when Second World War broke out in 1939 and I was just 8 years old, for the reason I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind seeds erupted. Erupted means what? Arise in the market. I was just a child, I was just 8 years old, and what happened there? So I just remember that time tamarind seeds means हम बोलते हैं ना कि जो इमली के जो seeds होते हैं उनको बोलते हैं tamarind seeds. Sudden demand of tamarind seeds erupted there. The demand of tamarind seeds arise in the market. They just wanted to collect all the tamarind seeds over there. So what happened here? What we, as a child, what I had done then, he said in the next paragraph. See. I used to collect the seeds and sell them to provision shops on the Mosque Street. A day's collection would fetch me the princely sum of 1 anna. My brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war, and which I would later attempt to trace in the headlines in Dinamani. Our area, being isolated, was completely unaffected by the war. Now here, when APJ Abdul Kalam was just 8 years old, he just remembered that, and he thought that that time sudden demand of tamarind seeds erupted in the market, and they just called out that you have to collect the seeds of tamarinds, right? So here he started, because हम भी जब छोटे बच्चे होते थे ना, तो हमारी भी एक आदत होती थी कि हम कुछ भी ऐसा कलेक्ट करके उसका हम स्टोर करते थे, right? So it's our hobby, we can say. So that time also APJ Abdul Kalam was also one of the little child, and he also used to collect the seeds, and in just by giving them seeds to the provision shops in this Mosque Street, he got princely sum. उसके रिवॉर्ड में उनको पैसे मिलते थे. So he was very happy to get that money from that provisional shop, right? So he said, I used to collect the seeds and sell them to the provision shop on the Mosque Street. Mosque Street में जो एक शॉप थी, वहाँ जाके मैंने वो जो भी कलेक्ट किया था tamarind seeds, जितने भी मैंने कलेक्ट किए थे वो मैंने वहाँ जाके बेच दिए, और उसके बदले में उनको क्या मिला? देखो, a day's collection would fetch me the princely sum. Princely sum means what? Amount, right? A small amount, we can say, small amount. He got this small amount. How many? He said 1 anna. 1 anna, it means 6 paise, right? 1 anna. आपने देखा होगा जो 1 कॉइन होता है 1 रुपया, उसके 4 पैसे होते हैं, राइट? ऐसे वहाँ पे आना बोलते थे, आना के कितने पैसे होते थे? 6 पैसे. So when I just collected that tamarind seeds, I had given that seeds to the provision shop, and he had given me in a bag in a river worth 1 anna. So I was become very happy over there to get the money, a princely sum over there. So I was very just said that collect the seeds and give to the provisions of they will give in a reward to a money, right? So here APJ Abdul Kalam was describing this incident also, what happened during the Second World War, and what I have given myself and also contribution to the nation by collecting tamarind seeds. So here he was unaware about these things, what happened there, why the demand for the tamarind seeds, but it's just a hobby as we people also doing this time, right? So here childhood was very secure, he was very happy in his childhood. Then he talked about his brother-in-law. What was the name of his brother-in-law? Jalaluddin. What is the name of his father? Zainul Abidin. Remember the students, Zainul Abidin is the name of his father, Asiyamma his mother, and Jalaluddin his brother-in-law, right? Kaka ka हुआ का कोई किसी का भी लड़का, right? देखो, my brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war, which I would later attempt to trace in the headlines in Dinamani. Dinamani, it's a newspaper, we can say, title of the newspaper in Tamil language, right? In Tamil language. So students, here he said, when I just collected and gave that all the tamarind seeds to the provision, afterward I knew about this incident from my brother-in-law Jalaluddin, because he used to tell me every story is related to anything, right? So here when I listened about the Second World War by my brother-in-law Jalaluddin, because he told me different stories, and that's why he told me about the war also. And then after I knew about this Second World War, because from the next day newspaper came that what was the title of that newspaper? He said Dinamani, right? So Dinamani नाम का जो newspaper दूसरे दिन आया, तो वहाँ पे headline पे ही about the Second World War they have written. And also our area being isolated means what? Lonely, right? Our area was isolated, was completely unaffected by the war. Now during in the beginning of Second World War, I can say that our area, Rameswaram or the Tamil Nadu area, was not affected by the Second World War during the first attempt, right? So here APJ Abdul Kalam was just talking about that we are unaffected, isolated all over the world, because that time Second World War started, but still we have not affected by the Second World War. See, now what he said next. So this is, we can say, the childhood of APJ Abdul Kalam, how he was affected, and we can say how he was just contributed and included himself with his family members, with his parents, and whatever he was telling to us during his childhood happened in the Rameswaram and also Tamil Nadu. See, next. But soon India was forced to join the Allied forces, and something like a state of emergency was declared. The first casualty came in the form of the suspension of the train halt at Rameswaram station. The newspaper now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train and the Rameswaram road between the Rameswaram and Dhanushkodi. Now, here listen student, what happened. In the beginning, in the starting, they have not affected by the Second World War. But afterward, what happened here? First problem happened there, but soon India, because that time India was not connected richly with the Second World War or the other countries. But afterward, when India connected and forced to join with Allied forces. Allied forces means what here? We can say that the UK forces or the armies of Allied forces means the armies of UK, USA, Russia during the Second World War, right? So here ये जो countries हैं उन्होंने force किया इंडिया को join करने के लिए किसमें? Second World War में. So soon India also joined with the with the other countries in the Second World War, and something like a state of emergency was declared. And because of that connecting things with the other countries in India, also problem started created over there, right? So here problems and casualty happened happened there because India also joined with the second with the other countries in the Second World War. So India को भी वहाँ पे अलर्ट होना था क्योंकि कभी भी अटैक हो सकता था. So first casualty came in the form of the suspension. So we came at last, and first problem created in the Rameswaram, it was, he said, the train suspension of the train halt at Rameswaram state. So जो ट्रेन का ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है वहाँ रामेश्वरम जो उनका विलेज है वहाँ पे ट्रेन अब रुक नहीं सकती थी क्योंकि वहाँ पे इमरजेंसी हो गई, राइट. सो इंडिया डिक्लेयर्ड दैट ट्रेन विल not stop in local station. So Rameswaram was the local station. So this first casualty, first problem created in Rameswaram, this one only, not stopping of train in the Rameswaram station. Sorry. The newspapers now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train to the Rameswaram road between रामेश्वरम एंड धनुषकोडी. अब हर रोज जो न्यूज़पेपर आता था, राइट, अब न्यूज़पेपर के जो बंडल आते थे ट्रेन में, द न्यूज़पेपर which was coming in the train, right, they were every day what happened, that train was stopping over there on the Rameswaram station and they are giving that bundle to the people of the Rameswaram. But now what happened, that not stopping, right, that suspension of the train in the Rameswaram village, what happened, the bundles directly thrown out in these two stations, Rameswaram और धनुषकोडी. रामेश्वरम के बाद दूसरा स्टेशन कौन सा था, धनुषकोडी, राइट. अब यहाँ रामेश्वरम में ट्रेन स्टॉप नहीं हो रही थी तो बंडल्स को थ्रोन कर रहे थे, वो फेंक रहे थे, वो अब बंडल्स सीधे स्टेशन के ऊपर नहीं पड़ रहे थे, बट रामेश्वरम और धनुषकोडी. See, this you can see here, this is the train track and here this is the Rameswaram and this is the Dhanushkoडी. ये दोनों के बीच में बंडल्स यहाँ पे थ्रोन हो रहे थे, राइट. सो अब how to collect that bundles from that particular place, because it was directly or indirectly we can say related to APJ Abdul Kalam's cousin, because he was only a person to distribute the newspaper all over the village, right. So here Rameswaram and Dhanushkoodi, in between of these two stations, the people were throwing the newspaper over there, right. So students, here we can say that it was very problematic area during the Second World War when India just joined with the Allied forces. Now we'll see